What's good YouTube? Giants fan 696 back here with a video today, and today's video is going to be a breakdown of the Brick Wall badge in NBA 2K25. Brick Wall, a returning badge this year, just increases the effectiveness of screens and drains energy from opponents on physical contact. What I did in this case is I took Jackson, the center from the Warriors, and edited him to have the badge on bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend based on the attribute thresholds you would need in the builder. So for bronze, he'll have 72 strength, silver 83, gold 91, Hall of Fame 95, and legend 99. And as always guys, we are going to start off with Jackson just below the bronze threshold with no brick wall at 71 strength, just to kind of give us a baseline. And we are going to be testing this against gold pick dodger to start off. Gold is just an average of where I think most lockdowns will be around. So we're going to start off with Kawhi, who I given gold pick dodger to with 90 perimeter and 79 agility. Again, that's just what you need for gold pick dodger in the builder, so that's what I gave to Kawhi. And the reason I'm using Jackson on the Warriors is just so I have Curry, who's kind of like your typical guard build. So I'm going to call the screen with Jackson, run around the screen with Curry, and then see if Kawhi is going to be able to get to me around the screen. If he is able to contest me around the screen, means he dodged the screen enough, right? So then we'll call it a win for Kawhi. If we're able to shoot open off the screen, then we know Kawhi got hit too much, and that'll be a win for Curry. So that's kind of how we're going to test it. It's going to be pretty similar to my pick dodger video, but just in reverse. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, there's a couple things to keep in mind. As usual, we are on Hall of Fame difficulty, high risk, high reward shooting, and all of Jackson's other badges have been removed, so we'll purely see the effect of brick wall. And same thing goes with Kawhi. All of his other badges have been removed besides pick dodger, so we will purely see the effect of pick dodger versus brick wall in this test. And yeah, so let's see what it looks like. Again, kicking it off with Jackson with no brick wall versus that gold pick dodger. And again, another reason I'm using Curry is just because he also has a fast shot, kind of similar to what you'll see in Park Rec Pro-Am, just with the speed of his release. Again, he gets it off quick. So yeah, we're not going to be going off if I make the shot or not. We're going to purely see the contest, and because you know that tells you if Kawhi got through the screen or not. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, so first attempt here. Alright, and Kawhi obviously not bothered by that screen, so that is going to be an easy 0 for 1. I don't really expect much here, guys. It might be tough because he has no brick wall and Kawhi's gold pick dodger, but got to get our baseline. But that's going to be 0 for 1 to start. All right, got Kawhi on me. Let's do our second one here. And Kawhi able to get through it again there, so that's going to be 0 for 2. And 2 red contests, and it's not even like a slight lease. So that's going to be 0 for 2. Again, just running this side to the side. He says screen on. Absolutely no separation there with the screen. That's going to be 0 for 3. All right, fourth try here, guys. And the screen really still not doing anything to Kawhi as we go 0 for 4. Again, it's like the screen's not even affecting him whatsoever. It's gotten a red every single time. All right, guys, last one here. And again, the screen literally did nothing. That's going to be 0 for 5. And he just got 5 reds, so definitely going to want brick wall on something. So let's see what it looks like at bronze now, where Jackson will have 72 strength. So let's see what that looks like. Alright guys, so no brick wall, just went 0 for 5 against gold pick dodger. Kind of expected. So now we're at bronze brick wall. Yeah, and let's see if we could hit Kawhi with a screen. Hopefully at least not get 5 heavily contests on Curry. But yeah, let's see what that looks like. Alright, first one here. That's going to be 0 for 1. I mean, he got hit, but he was able to recover quick enough to still get a heavy on me. So that's going to be 0 for 1. And again, guys, the reason I'm doing this with Curry and kind of running to the 3 like this is kind of to mimic like a 3 hunting guard, which is really what brick wall is used for the most, for helping your guards get the 3s up. Alright, second try here, guys. And it looked like he was able to get through for a second. I mean, Curry was able to like get open for a sec, but again, Kawhi was able to recover too quick, so that's going to be 0 for 2. Again, another red. I think every single contest to this point has been a red. Alright, third try here, guys. And he gets a lightly there. So at least didn't get a heavy, but that's still going to be a win for Kawhi. So that's going to be 0 for 3. Again, looked like we were able to get open for a sec, but Kawhi just recovered too quick. So the screen's not hitting him long enough. So that's going to be 0 for 3. Alright, so let's do our fourth one here. And again, he gets through again, so that's going to be 1 for 4. Sorry, 0 for 4. That was just stinging it lightly as a 1 for a sec, but it's not. So we're 0 for 4. 3 lightlies. Sorry, 3 heavies, 1 lightly. Last one here. And he didn't even get bothered there. That's going to be another red. And we finished 0 for 5, so we're going to go ahead to silver. The only difference between bronze and no brick wall was that with bronze, he got 4 heavies and 1 lightly, and without brick wall, he got 5 heavies. So we're going to go to silver now, where Jackson will have 83 strengths, and that's silver brick wall. Alright guys, we are combined 0 for 10 between no brick wall and bronze brick wall against this gold pick dodger. So now we're at silver, see if we could have some success here. Alright guys, so first attempt here. And he gets a lightly there. Yeah, so that's going to be 0 for 1. Again, looks like we got more separation than with bronze. But he still got a lightly, so that's the one for him. It's going to be 0 for 1. Second try now. Didn't get bothered at all by that one, so that's going to be 0 for 2, getting a red there. Third try. And he gets another lightly, so that's going to be 0 for 3. Again, he's just recovering really well off the screen right now, so that's 0 for 3. Fourth try here, guys. Again, he didn't get bothered at all by that screen, so that's going to be 0 for 4. 2 reds and 2 lightlies. Let's just see what our last one here looks like. And he finishes with another lightly, guys, so that is going to be 0 for 5. It did look better than bronze in the sense that it wasn't mostly reds. For bronze, he had 4 reds and 1 lightly, where on silver, he had 3 lightlies and 2 heavies. But any contest is still bad for like setting a brick wall type of screen. So we're going to move on to gold now. So it'll be gold versus gold, where Jackson will have that 91 strength. And keep in mind, guys, we're testing it against gold pick dodger, because if you're going to invest in something like brick wall, you want to be able to screen locks who have, you know, high pick dodger. So again, we're going to go to 91 strength, that gold brick wall, and see what we can do with that. Alright guys, again, gold versus gold here. 0 for 15 up to this point. Only difference we've been seeing between tiers is less heavies as we've been increasing brick wall, but still getting contested. Haven't had any opens or wide opens yet, so let's see if that changes with gold. Alright guys, first try here. I mean, Kawhi literally just didn't get bothered by the screen at all. That's going to be 0 for 1 as he kicks it off with a red. Alright guys, second try here. I think that might be okay. So we are now 1 for 2. We finally got open, so I take that. That's going to be 1 for 2, guys. So that's progress. Gold brick wall got him open. There we go. All right, guys, 1 for 2. Let's see a third try here. And even though we greened it, he got a lightly. So like I said, that's going to be a 1 for him. We're not going to go off me making the shot. We're going purely off the contest. So we're now 1 for 3. All right, let's do our fourth try. And he didn't get bothered at all by the screen there. So that is going to be 1 for 4. All right, guys, last one here. And he gets another lightly. So we finished 1 for 5. So gold didn't look too great. We had 1 open, then we had 2 lightlies and 2 heavies. So only a little bit better than silver. Silver had 3 lightlies and 2 heavies, so we just had 1 extra open with the gold. So not very good. So we're going to go ahead to Hall of Fame brick wall, where Jackson will now have 95 strength. Again, still going up against that gold pick dodger. Alright guys, so gold brick wall only went 1 for 5 versus gold pick dodger, only having 1 open. Let's see if Hall of Fame has some success. Again, all the other tiers went 0 for 5, so haven't had much success with Brick Wall up to this point. Alright guys, first try here. And that's going to be open. So that is going to be wide open actually. So that's going to be 1 for 1. He definitely got killed by the screen right there. 1 for 1 to kick it off. Alright, second try here. And he got absolutely killed again. And we get an open off. So that's going to be 2 for 2. So Hall of Fame already beat all the other tiers we're looking at. That's going to be an easy 2 for 2. Alright, third try here. And we get another open, so that is going to be 3 for 3. And this Hall of Fame Brick Wall is looking very good versus Gold Pick Dodger so far. But let's see what our next two here look like. Alright guys, fourth try here. And again, Kawhi got absolutely clipped again. That's going to be another wide open. So that's going to be 4 for 4. And Hall of Fame Brick Wall is looking really good right now. Alright guys, 4 for 4. See what the last one here looks like. I believe that's going to be an open. Yeah, so that is going to be 5 for 5 for us guys. And Hall of Fame Brick Wall does look really good. Absolutely killed Gold Pick Dodger. Everything with either wide open or open. And since it looks so good versus Gold Pick Dodger, I'm actually going to bump Kawhi up to Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, where he'll now have 97 perimeter and 85 agility. Again, going up against that Hall of Fame Brick Wall. Just see what it looks like. So let's see what that looks like. Alright guys, it is now Hall of Fame versus Hall of Fame. Since Brick Wall Hoff just went 5-4-5 against Gold Pick Dodger, bump Kawhi up to Hall of Fame Pick Dodger. So let's see what it looks like here. Alright guys, first try here. And that's going to be 1 for 1. Again, that's going to be an open right there. So that's going to be 1 for 1. Let's do our second try here. Okay, he did get a lightly on me that time, so that is going to be 1 for 2. Your third try. And we get open that time, so that is going to be 2 for 3. Fourth try here. He didn't get affected by that one at all. He even got a heavy that time, so that is going to be 2 for 4. Again, 2 opens, 1 lightly and 1 heavy at this point. Let's see what our last one looks like. I mean, that's going to be wide open. So we finished 3 for 5 there, guys. So again, Curry had, I believe, 2 opens, 1 wide open, which is our 3 wins. And then there was 1 lightly and 1 heavy. So kind of all over the place there with Hoff Brick Wall versus Hoff Pick Dodger. So I will now bump up Jackson to have Legend Brick Wall, where he will have 99 strength going up against that Hall of Fame Pick Dodger to see if we get some different results. Alright guys, so Hoff versus Hoff, we went 3 for 5, getting 2 opens and 1 wide open versus Kawhi's Hoff Pick Dodger, where he got 1 lightly and 1 heavy. So let's see what Legend Brick Wall does versus Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, if we have better, the same, or worse results here. Alright guys, first try here. And the screen affects him just enough to get an open there, so that is going to be 1 for 1. Second try here, guys. That's going to be a wide open, or an open, excuse me. So that's going to be 2 for 2. So Legend off to a good start. Third try here. I mean, he killed him that time. That's going to be 3 for 3. Fourth try here. That's going to be another wide open. So that's going to be 4 for 4. He's getting absolutely clipped by this Legend Brick Wall. Alright, see our last one here. And we go open. So that's going to be 5 for 5 there. Legend just looked really good. Yeah, and since we just went 5 for 5, Legend Brick Wall versus Hoff Pick Dodger, as one last final test, I'll kick Kawhi up to that Legend Pick Dodger, where he will have 99 perimeter and 92 agility, just to see what that looks like. Alright guys, last test here, Legend Brick Wall versus Legend Pick Dodger. Since Legend Brick Wall just went 5 for 5 versus that Hall of Fame Pick Dodger. So, let's see. Battle of the Legends. Let's see who comes out on top. Alright guys, first try here. And that's an open, so that's going to be 1 for 1. Second try here. And he definitely contested me that time, and he gets a red, so that's going to be 1 for 2. Third try. Okay, that's going to be an open, or wide open. So we are now 2 for 3. Alright guys, fourth try here. And he got through that screen there. So again, another red, so that's going to be 2 for 4. And both of his contests have been reds. So that pick dodger, he's coming in. So let's see our last one here. So right now it's looking like a 50-50. So 2 for 4 right now. Last one here. And he got absolutely clipped that time. So we do finish 3 for 5. So Legend Brick Wall goes 3 for 5 versus Legend Pick Dodger. So just to give you guys a recap of everything, we started off with Kawhi at Gold Pick Dodger against No Brick Wall. No Brick Wall went 0 for 5. I believe he got 5 heavies on me. Then we went up to Bronze Brick Wall, went 0 for 5 again, and I believe the only difference was he had 4 heavies and 1 lightly. And then we kicked up to Silver Brick Wall, went 0 for 5 again against that Gold Pick Dodger, where he had 2 heavies and 3 lightlies, I believe. So then we did Gold versus Gold, and we went 1 for 5, getting 1 open, 2 lightlies, and 2 heavies. So that's how you get 1 for 5. The one was the open. But then we did Hall of Fame Brick Wall versus that Gold Pick Dodger and went 5 for 5. So then I decided to bump Kawhi up to that Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, where we then went 3 for 5 with Hall of Fame Brick Wall. And then after that, I decided to bump up Jackson to Legend Brick Wall, where that went 5 for 5 against Hall of Fame Pick Dodger. So then as a last test, we did Legend Brick Wall versus Legend Pick Dodger, where Legend Brick Wall went 3 for 5. So a lot of testing we just did. But overall, right off the bat, you need Brick Wall, so you can't go without it. And you could honestly eliminate Bronze, Silver, and Gold, because Bronze and Silver went 0 for 5 versus Gold Pick Dodger, and Gold only went 1 for 5 versus Gold Pick Dodger. So I don't think any of those are worth it right off the bat. For me, it's between Hall of Fame or Legend Brick Wall. Now, the attribute difference between them isn't that big, but it's substantial enough. So for Hall of Fame, you need 95 strength, and Legend, you need 99 strength. But Hall of Fame, you went 5 for 5 versus that Gold Pick Dodger. So if you agree with me, kind of what I said in the beginning is I think most locks will be around that Gold Pick Dodger, which is 90 perimeter and 79 agility. So if you agree with me, you could really just go Hoff, because Hoff went 5 for 5 against Gold Pick Dodger. Now it did struggle against Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, but not terribly. I mean, it still went 3 for 5 versus Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, which isn't bad. I mean, that still means you're clipping him most of the time. Now, it's not going to be as good as Legend, right? Legend Brick Wall went 5 for 5 versus Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, and then 3 for 5 versus Legend Pick Dodger. But Legend Pick Dodger, you need 99 perimeter and 92 agility, so I just don't know how many people are going to have that. Even Hoff is high. You would need 97 perimeter and 85 agility. And again, I mean, Hall of Fame Brick Wall didn't do bad versus that. So, I don't know. To me, I would say go Hoff, in my opinion. Just I think most locks are going to be around a Gold Pick Dodger. Even if you happen to run in a Hoff Pick Dodger, you'll still be able to, hold your own with Hall of Fame Brick Wall. Now, if you want to be able to absolutely screen everyone, no matter what, and still go 3 for 5 versus someone with Legend Pick Dodger, then you'd have to make the sacrifice and go Legend Brick Wall. So that's really up to you. My recommendation is Hall of Fame Pick Dodger, but I wouldn't be mad if you went Legend. Definitely don't go anything under that, though, because you'll struggle even against Gold Pick Dodger. So that's my take on things. Appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Let me know down below which badge I should break down next. Check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming a lot of My Team and Now Proving Grounds content on there, and I'm out.